We're going to be looking at the comic strip creator called ToonDoo. This is an instructional technology tool online. You just go to www.toondoo, that's TOONDOO.com. Once you go there, you can sign up for an account. They do have a paid account, but they also have a free account. So you're going to click on the free account, and that's going to give you a few options. And it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. Now right here in this box we can see that you can create your own comics, you have a Toon bookmaker, you can create a character, they have a tool called Imagine R, you can kind of see what that does there, and Doodle R. Today we're going to focus in on the comic creator, so go ahead and click on that. And then it'll bring you to a page like this that'll allow you to select your layout. You could do a vertical layout or a horizontal layout. I'm just going to choose a simple 4-square layout. Once it does that, it'll bring you to this comic creator. Now this comic creator gives you just a ton of different options. This is where you can choose your characters. This is where you can choose your backgrounds. You can pick props. This is where you're going to be able to give your characters words that they're speaking. This gives you, different characters here to choose as well. Some special items. Clip art. You can choose clip art. You can even, down here on the right, you can even upload your own pictures from the internet. So there's just tons of things to do. So let's just look at a few things. First, the characters. You can choose men, women, a bear, kids, different things. So we'll just stick with the bear, but you can choose whichever kind of characters you'd like. Now, all you do is simply grab the character and drag it over to the page, and there you go. You have your character in. So maybe our character is flying, or maybe our character is fighting somebody. So in my second screen, I want them to be punching away. And maybe I want to give them a background. Maybe they're in space somewhere, and these characters flown up to defeat some monsters up in space. Right now you can see the blue there, it's loading up in the background. So my character's flown up to space, and of course I want to give my character some words to say. So here we have the text box, and you just click on it and just drag it right over. So maybe here I come. And so that could be our first really simple box. Of course, if you wanted to put a little bit of a prop on the moon or something, you could. You can see it's loading up here. Maybe there's a basketball on the moon. It's a big basketball. You can put it here in the corner. Now we could take the text box, and if you want, you could even grab a different looking text box. You can grab a, like a little text box that looks like this. Kind of put it up here in the corner. And something like POW. That looks good. They have the flip buttons down here, so if you needed to take your character, you can flip your character. You can clone your character, enlarge, you can shrink, you can rotate the character, bring it to front to back, you could delete the character. It really is just endless. The best advice I could give is to simply come here and to just go through all of the backgrounds. But it's really simple. You just grab a background, you put a background in. You can grab this background, put this background in. You just click on a character. Here's some unusual characters. You could stick those in there. You can see how fast this goes. And you just click on a bubble, and you just give your characters words, those sorts of things. If you want to get rid of, say you want to get rid of, I don't like this pizza character here. Just drag him off to the side. Drag right off to the side, and it's gone. Say I really like this character, and I want to copy this character in this image. Click on this little box up here in the top, and boom. It copies the entire thing for you. So you see here that you can put in all the characters, backgrounds, props that you like. You can manipulate your characters with these tools down here. You could even, if you like, doodle, pick a type of writing utensil, and there we are. We could doodle right on the picture if I want. I could do whatever I want to do in the picture, and I could save that, waiting for the paint to dry. So it's saving that right now, my little doodle. This tool would be great for either the teacher to go ahead and share perhaps a comic that they want to make that indicates something that they're going through in class. For social studies, maybe there's some sort of historical content that they're going through, or English class, if there's something that the teacher wants them to know and learn, and the teacher could create their own comic. But also, the students could come to this site and ToonDoo and create their own comics as well, and share those comics. So of course, once you're fully done, you want to be able to share that. So you go up to ToonDoo, the main menu up here, and you can go ahead and save your work. You give it a title, Bear to the Rescue, and a description, Bear wins the day. You could tag it, you could let others redo your work if you want, or allow others to purchase it. I'm just going to click those off. You could publish it to the world, or you could share it with friends. Share it with friends is kind of nice. You could actually just go ahead and enter in the email right here, and it'll send this cartoon right to the email. So if you have the students' emails all saved, you can actually just publish it right to their emails if you want, or you could just publish it to the world. And I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just publish it, and it's ready to go. It's been added to the public gallery, and then you can go ahead and click OK, and it's all done. I'm going to go ahead and leave this page. Now, once you finish your ToonDoos, if you ever want to get access to them, up here in this Toon tab here, it has My ToonDoos, and you can go ahead and click on that, and it will bring up the ToonDoos that you have done once they go ahead and load up. And once you're able to click on your ToonDoos, you can also copy them into your computer or share them that way. I've done 4 ToonDoos already, and it's been a few hours, and they haven't actually processed yet. So I guess the good comes with the bad on this one. I don't know if this is my internet speed or anything like that, but none of them have actually processed. Although I have been able to send myself a ToonDoo. Right here, I sent one to me, and so this shows you that they will email off. It hasn't actually rendered here either, but you can send them off. You can create them. It's very user friendly. It's got so many options. As a teacher, you may want to try to keep your students within a focus of this, because it can go all over the place. But it's just a great little alternative assessment that students can use, that teachers can use to share information with students, and a fun little website to have as a resource for instructional technology use.